Hello mga ka-wisdom! Welcome to Wisdom is Power channel. Kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na ito, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe, i-like, mag-comment at i-share ang video ito. Click mo na rin ang notification bell to receive more wisdom videos na katulad nito. Salamat! So ngayon pag-uusapan natin, ang topic natin ngayon is trigonometric ratios. So again, i-define muna uli natin yung trigonometry. So this is the part 2 ng ating discussion. So trigonometry comes from the Greek word trigonon, meaning triangle, and metron, meaning measure. It's the branch of mathematics that studies the relationships between the sides and angles of triangles. In short, trigonometry helps us understand how angles and side lengths are related in any triangle, especially right triangles. So let's have a recap or review nung previous discussion natin about triangle. So we have different types of triangles according to the side length. We have the isosceles triangle, we have the equilateral triangle, and the scalene triangle. In according to angles, we have the acute triangle, obtuse triangle, and the right triangle. So right triangle is one angle of a right triangle measures 90 degrees. So we will focus now sa right triangle. So a right triangle is a triangle that has one angle measuring exactly 90 degrees. So a box is used to indicate the location of the triangle, right angle. So as you can see sa ating figure, meron tayong mga box na maliliit. So yan yung location ng ating right angle, which is 90 degrees. So the longest side of the right triangle across from the box, no, is called the hypotenuse, no? So yung across ng box natin is called the hypotenuse. Where the remaining two sides are referred to as legs, which may or may not be of equal length. So yung natitira, tinatawag nating yung natitira dalawang side, tinatawag nating legs, no? So pwedeng silang mag have the same length o pwede ring hindi. Okay? So para sa right triangle, so a box is used to indicate the location of the right triangle. So meron tayong box dito, ng kulay yellow with blue. So across niyan, the longest side of the right triangle is called the hypotenuse, no? So across niyan, ibig sabihin, doon sa kabila. So we call this hypotenuse. So the remaining two sides are referred to as opposite and the adjacent side or the height or simply the base. So yun yung another parts ng ating right triangle. So we have three, the hypotenuse, the longest side of the right triangle, and the other two referred to as opposite side or the height of the triangle and the adjacent side. So trigonometric ratios, so we have here the angle theta, as we can see. So we have sine theta, cosine theta, and tangent theta. So our equation for these ratios, say for example, the sine theta is opposite over hypotenuse, while cosine theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, or adjacent divided by hypotenuse. Tangent theta is opposite over adjacent. So we have here the SOHCAHTOA. Yung SOHCAHTOA, ibig sabihin yung S ay sine, which is equals to opposite over hypotenuse, OH. And the cosine theta is equals to adjacent over hypotenuse, while the tangent theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. So we have six trigonometric function or identities. Sine and cosecant are reciprocal with each other. Cosine theta and secant are reciprocal with each other. And tangent theta and cotangent are reciprocal with each other. So let's discuss the Pythagorean theorem. So according to the Pythagorean theorem, the square of the hypotenuse is equals to the sum of the square of the opposite and the square of the adjacent side. So simply, c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared. So if we're going to solve for the opposite side, so it's simply a squared is equals to c squared minus b squared. And kung nawawala naman yung b squared, so ito yung ating equation or yung b, the adjacent side, so b squared is equals to c squared minus a squared. So this will be our equations. So let's set practice problem. So find the value of the unknown side. So given dito, yung 6 tsaka 8 and theta. So ang pinapahanap sa atin yung C or the hypotenuse. So obviously, siya yung across doon sa ating box, which is the location ng ating right angle. So using Pythagorean theorem, so we have C squared is equals to A squared plus B squared. So simply substitute the value. So 6 squared plus 8 squared. So 6 squared is 36 plus 8 squared is 64. Then simplifying, C squared is equals to 100. 100. So, para maalis yung squared doon sa C, gagawin natin, square root natin yung ating nasa right side para maging C na lang siya. So, C is equals to square root of 100. So, simply C is equals to 10. So, this is the value of our hypotenuse. So, find the value of the unknown side. So, again, we have, ang pinapahanap sa atin yung A naman or the opposite. So, from our Pythagorean theorem, kukunin natin yung equation ng A squared or ng A. So, A squared is equals to C squared minus B squared. So, A squared is equals to 12 squared minus 4 squared. So, that will become A squared is equals to 144 minus 16. A squared is equals to 128. So, para maalis yung yung squared natin, so, square root natin yung kabila. So, yung right side, then A is equals to square root of 128. So, this will give us the value of A, that is 11.31. So, let's have another practice problem. So, pinapahanap naman natin sa atin dito yung side B. So, again, using our equation. So, this time, this will become B squared is equals to C squared minus A squared. So, substitute all the given values and simplifying. So, B squared is equals to 36. So, B is equals to square root of 36. Therefore, B is equals to 6. So, again, dito sa problem, pinapahanap sa atin yung side B. So, using our equation again, and substitute all the values dun sa ating equation, simplifying using our calculator. Therefore, B squared is equals to 5. So, B is equals to square root of 5. So, find the value of the 6 trigonometric functions. So, given tayo dito, meron tayong right triangle. Yung ating opposite side is 4 and the adjacent side is 3. And we have the angle theta. So, pinapahanap sa atin yung 6 trigonometric functions. So, isolve muna natin yung other side, which is the hypotenuse. So, using Pythagorean theorem and substitute all the values. Therefore, C squared is equals to 25. C is equals to square root of 25. Therefore, the value of our hypotenuse is 5. So, since meron na tayong all sides na given na values, nakuha na natin, then pwede na natin kunin yung ating mga 6 trigonometric functions, sine, cosecant, cosine, secant, tangent, and cotangent. So, sine theta is equals to opposite over hypotenuse. So, alam na naman natin yung hypotenuse, which is uh, the opposite and hypotenuse. Cosine theta is adjacent over hypotenuse. Tangent theta is opposite over adjacent. So, using our values, so sine theta is equals to 4 over 5. Cosine theta, cosecant, since they are reciprocal with each other, so that is equals to 5 over 4. Cosine theta is 3 over 5, and secant theta is equals to 5 over 3. Tangent theta is 4 over 3. Of course, the cotangent theta is equals to 3 over 4. So since they are reciprocal with each other. So these are the values of the six trigonometric functions. So follow-up question, what is the value in degrees of angle theta? Okay, so we all know. So kita naman natin na fraction yung mga sagot natin. So ang follow-up question dyan, ano daw ang katumbas na value ng ating angle theta in degrees. So, para magawa natin yun, halimbawa, sin theta yung ating uunahin. Halimbawa, mas gusto mong unahin yung sin theta. So, 4 over 5. So, that will become 0.8. So, using our calculator, so theta is equals to arc sine of 0 minus 0.8. Therefore, the value of theta in degrees is 53.13 degrees. Ngayon, kung ayaw mo naman ng sin theta, gusto mo yung cosine theta, pwede rin, no? Cosine theta is equals to 3 over 5. So, cosine theta is can become 0.6. So, theta is equals to arc cosine 0.6. Then you will arrive with the same answer. No? Parehas lang. So, kung gusto mo naman ay tangent, wala rin problema. So, tangent theta is equals to 4 over 3. So, using simplifying our equation, tangent theta is equals to 1.333. So, gawin nating 5 decimal places. Then, tangent theta, uh, angle theta is equals to arc tangent 1.333. Gawin nating 5. Then, para makuha natin the same value ng 53.13 degrees. So, any trigonometric function na pwede mong gamitin. Pwedeng sine, kung gusto mo mas type mo yung cosine, okay lang. Kung gusto mo yung tangent, paborito mo yung tangent, okay din lang. So, you will get the same answer or the same result. So, another follow-up question, what is the value of the other angle? Ibig sabihin, yung theta, kinuha natin 53.13. So, tatlo yung angle natin dyan. One is 90 degrees because this is a right triangle. So, ano daw yung value ng other triangle? No, other angle. Kasi tatlo yung angle natin dito. Isang 53.13 degrees, isang 90 degrees, at ano daw yung natitirang angle na value. So, tawagin natin yung beta. So, beta is simply, syempre, i-subtract lang natin yung nakuha nating 53.13 degrees sa yung 90 degrees na right angle natin dun sa 180 degrees which is the total interior angle ng isang triangle. So, the value of the other angle is 36.87 degrees. So, let's have another practice problem. We are asked to find or solve the side B, side C, and angle B using the figure. So, solving for side B, tangent theta, kasi para makuha yung side B natin, given yung ating adjacent, which is 50, B, ang opposite natin dito yung 20. Kasi naandun yung given na 55 degrees. And obviously, A is 20, no? So, tangent 55 degrees equals to 20, opposite over adjacent. So, simplifying the equation, B is equals to 20 divided by tangent 55 degrees. And this will give us 14 units. No? Then to solve for the side C, of course, since meron ka ng A, meron ka ng B, so pwede na nating masolve yung side C. So using Pythagorean theorem, substitute all the values, then simplifying, this will give us C is equals to 24.31. So next, For solving for the angle B, so simply 180 degrees minus 90 minus 55, and this will give us angle B of 35 degrees. So let's have word problem, ano? Para hindi naman laging figure ang given. So find the length of a hypotenuse of a right triangle with two side lengths of 15 inches and 20 inches. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin hypotenuse, given yung, hindi natin alam kung alin dyan yung opposite o alin dyan yung adjacent, no? So, anyway, ang Pythagorean theorem naman, so, direct substitution. So, since ang hinahanap naman na sa atin ay hypotenuse, therefore, simply substitute lang natin yung mga values. Therefore, this will give us the value of the hypotenuse, which is 25 inches. In a right triangle, the hypotenuse is 10 centimeter and one angle is 30 degrees. Find the opposite side. So medyo tricky yung tanong, pero if we're going to analyze, given yung isang angle, ang involved na side ay hypotenuse tsaka opposite. So mag-iisip tayo doon sa anim na trigonometric function kung alin doon ang involved, ang opposite saka hypotenuse. So obviously, ang pinakamalapit na trigonometric function dyan ay sine. Dahil sa sine theta, nandyan yung opposite tsaka hypotenuse. So, dahil yun ang involved na side, pwede na nating masolve, no? So, sine 30 degrees is equals to opposite over the value of the hypotenuse, which is 10. So, simplifying opposite is equals to 10 multiplied by sine 30 degrees. And this will give us the value of the opposite side, which is 5 centimeter. Next problem. A ladder leans against a wall, forming a 60 degrees angle with the ground. If the ladder is 10 meters long, how high does it reach? So, kung ito-drawing mo yung wall natin, parang ganito yan, ano? Ito yung wall, yung 10 meters natin, yung ladder natin. So, gaano daw kataas yung marireach ng ating 10 meter na ladder? No? Sabihin, gaano kataas yung wall? No? With the angle of 60 degrees with the ground. So, what is the height? So, ano ang involved natin? So, again, opposite at hypotenuse na naman ang given galing sa triangle natin. So, gagamitin na naman uli natin ng sine. So, sine 60 degrees is equals to height ng ating wall. Then, 10 meters, which is the hypotenuse. So, simplifying, the height is equals to 10 multiplied by sine 60 degrees. Then, the height ng wall natin is 8.66 meters. So, a tree casts a 12 feet shadow. The angle of elevation is 40 degrees. How tall is the tree? So, kung idodrawing natin yan, meron daw puno, siyempre nasikatan ng araw, magkakaroon siya ng shadow or anino, no? So, the angle of elevation is 40 degrees. So, kung ito-drawing natin yan, ganyan ang itsura niyan, ano? So, ang tanong, how tall is the tree? So, meron tayo ditong adjacent at tinatanong yung opposite side. So, adjacent and opposite. So, hahanap na naman tayo ng trigonometric function na involve yung adjacent saka opposite. So, ang pinakamalapit dyan ay tangent. Dahil dyan involve yung opposite tsaka adjacent. So, tangent 40 degrees, given naman yung angle theta, yung opposite natin is the height ng tree at yung adjacent natin ang shadow ng puno. Okay? So, simplifying our equation, the height of the tree is equals to 12 feet multiplied by tangent 40 degrees, and this will give us 10.07 feet yung height ng ating puno or yung ating tree. So a plug pole is 6 meter tall and casts an 8 meter shadow. Find the angle of elevation of the sun. So as we can see, Given yung height ng pole, yung flagpole natin, at meron siyang shadow na 8 meters. So, ano ang involved natin dito? So, opposite na naman and the adjacent side. So, again, kapag adjacent at opposite ang involved, so, gagamit tayo ng tangent. So, tangent theta is equals to opposite over adjacent. So, napakalaga ng SOHCA to, ano? So, tangent is opposite over adjacent. So, substitute the value 6 meters divided by 8 meters, and this will give us 0.75. So, theta is equals to arctangent 0.75. Therefore, the value of angle is 36.87 degrees. So, that's all mga ka-wisdom. Again, kung bago ka pa lang sa channel na ito, huwag kalimutang mag-subscribe, i-like, mag-comment at i-share ang video ito. Click mo na rin ang notification bell to receive more wisdom videos na katulad nito. Salamat!